Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. Today I have I'm going to unbox another iris scented fragrance, and I already unboxed two, which is the famous Dior Homme Parfum, and then the Valentino Uomo Intense. I'm going to give you the update for that one and compare it to the first one, the Dior Homme Parfum, and then we're going to unbox the Prada L'Homme Intense and see how it compares to those two. So yes, this is Iris Madness, or Iris, shall we call it Iris Mania video. Lately, I've been always a big fan of Iris anyway, but lately I'm just craving Iris like mad. So that's why I've been doing these videos anyway. So let's go to the update for Valentino Uomo Intense first. So this one has been reformulated, unfortunately. It's still good, but it's not as big as it used to be. So came out 2016. I had the first version, which you cannot remove the top. Basically the top and the sprayer was the same, but this newer version, newer bottle, it's got a cap, and it's got, you know, the sprayer is a normal sprayer, and also it's got this neck, like a metal neck, which the original one didn't have. As far as I can tell, the smell profile is almost the same. It hasn't been changed, which is a good thing. But the performance is not as big as before. The ones I had before, the 2016 version, it was 12 hours plus. Very, very big. You didn't need more than 2 or 3 sprays. Very, very thick, very heavy, big projector, very, very good, long lasting. This one, it goes around 6 to 8 hours with 2 hours of good projection. So it's a medium performer. It's edited Parfum, but unfortunately it's been a little bit weakened, but the smell profile is still the same. So when it opens up with a big citrus, but it doesn't last that long, maybe 5-10 minutes, and it goes away. And then behind the citrus there is an iris. The only thing is the iris is not as big as the Dior Homme Parfum. So for me, Dior Homme Parfum is still the king of iris. The second close to it is going to be Valentino Uomo Intense. It could be a good or a bad thing. If you're a fan of iris, it's not a good thing, but if you are not big of on iris, it could be a good thing, because in Valentino Uomo Intense, the iris is subdued, and also the florals are subdued, and there is no rose in here. So the biggest difference with the Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum, and the Valentino Uomo Intense is that there is no rose in Valentino Uomo Intense, which is, the rose is very, very big in Dior Homme Parfum. So let me read you the ingredients and we take it from there. So for Valentino Uomo Intense, came out 2016, and 3 of these on Fragrantica got 4.5, or almost around 4.5 out of 5 score, which is super high for Fragrantica. Fragrantica, majority of people are, they dissect and they are critical and they try to be nitpicking about the fragrances. So to get 4.5 out of 5 for all of these shows you how good they are. Anyway, so let's go to the notes breakdown. So we get mandarin orange and clary sage. In the middle we get tonka bean, and in the base we got vanilla and leather, which is the iris not mentioned. Again, it doesn't mention the iris for some reason. but the iris is quite noticeable. It's quite big. It's not as big as the Dior Homme Parfum, but it is quite big. Yes, so I get the vanilla big, I get the tonka bean very big, but the main difference between Valentino Uomo Intense and Dior Parfum is the rose. Rose is not in the Valentino, and big rose here. The rest is almost identical. Okay, for example, I don't get that much clary sage anyway. Orange, mandarin orange, yes, it is exactly this, similar to the Dior, which is that zesty orange, giving it a lift and giving it a very zesty feel in the beginning, especially for the first few minutes. And then the tonka and vanilla and the leather are quite big in Valentino, yes, but it's big in Dior Homme Parfum as well. So I would say there are differences. The king is still the king, the Dior Homme Parfum, in terms of quality, in terms of perfumery, and in terms of long lasting, and big on iris. In Valentino, iris is subdued, no rose, which could be a good thing for some people if they don't like it too floral. But the cacao is big on both of them. So the cacao, again, is not mentioned in the note breakdown, but I get a big dose of chocolate in both. The chocolate is even more noticeable in Valentino Uomo Intense. So vanilla, yes. Iris, yes. It's powdery, still powdery, but it's not as powdery as Dior Homme Parfum. Leather, yes. There is a sweetness, definitely sweetness, always there, similar to Dior Homme Parfum. A little bit of earthiness, you get a little bit of aromaticness, a little bit of animalicness, and very ambery feel to it as well. So I would say around Valentino Uomo Intense, around 80% similar to Dior Homme Parfum. If you don't like if your own parfum is too floral for you, this is much better in terms of this less floral in it. But almost everything else, and also the iris is subdued, so almost everything else is identical. So it's a very good, shall we say, second choice if you don't want to go for this one. It was too pricey for you, the Dior Homme Parfum. Dior Homme Parfum goes £125 retail. Well, this one is 75 or £85 retail, and I thought it's been discontinued, but actually the original one is not. It doesn't exist anymore. But this newer version is quite available. Is the good news is it's still available. The only thing is not as big in terms of performance, 6 to 8 hours, which is still good, but it's not as good as before, which was 12 hours plus. So overall, yes, I recommend it. If you like Dior Homme Parfum and you don't want to pay the price for it, this is a little bit cheaper, and also it's 100 ml EDP. If you can't find it, this is good alternative to it, very good alternative, up to 80% similarity. The difference, as I said, two big differences. The iris is subdued and there is no rose in Valentino Uomo Intense, but everything else is almost the same. And if it's more available and you want to go for it, this is very good. So they are both 25 and up to be on the safe side, because they are quite complex and they're not, they are acquired taste, and it's not easy for a young nose. So I would say both 25 and up. They're both very dressy, very going out. They're both very formal. They both are for special occasions. Although Valentino Uomo Intense is a little bit on the easy-going side, okay? So if you want to a little bit easier, it's Valentino Uomo Intense for you. Alright guys, so let's go to today's unboxing and first impression, and this doesn't need an introduction again, another iris-based fragrance, and this is Prada L'Homme Intense. And this is, I heard, it's been discontinued, similar to Valentino, and now I hear that they just changed the bottle and changed the reformulation, so reformulated basically. But this one, most people are saying, I don't know where they get their news from, but it is getting a little bit harder to find. Still available online. If you go online and do your research, still available from some places. It's not cheap. It's around 70-80 pounds, or maybe over, because it's getting harder to find. So big box, but typical Prada box, quite nice, but nothing special. Sorry about the noise. So as you can see, it's quite a much bigger box than these two. These two had a much smaller box, simpler box. Okay, so let's go to the bottle. And the bottle is gorgeous. Look at that, beautiful bottle. So the bottle is very, very cute, very pretty. And in terms of presentation, I think they are in same platform, very similar to each other. Although they are different design, but they are quite similar. Anyway, the cap is heavy and metal. And let's go with the sprayer. The sprayer is very, very good. Okay, so Prada L'Homme Intense. How is this smell? Here we go. First impression. Okay, again, so iris based fragrance, yes, or iris dominated fragrance. Wow, very, very nice, beautiful. Oh, very good. So now there's 3 of them. It's very confusing to choose. I would say, at least for a first sniff, I still prefer the Dior Homme Parfum. But this is very cute, very pretty. So yes, the iris is there, but it's not as big as the Dior Homme Parfum again. But it's there, and you can detect it, you can feel it, okay? Okay, so this one is not as chocolatey as these two. So Prada L'Homme Intense, oh, I dare to say it's a bit cleaner. It's not clean, but it is cleaner than these two. It's a little bit on the fresher side than these two. These two are chocolatey, ambery, leathery, deep, very, very complex. But this one is a little bit on the not fresh, but fresher than these two. But it's another gorgeous one. This is very good. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's as I said, it's not as complex as these two, or not as deep, or not as thick as these two, because that's not lighter, but it's not as, the depth is not there, but something there is making it very attractive. So let me read the ingredients and see what was the so this one came out 2017, but for some reason Prada is discontinued. I don't know why. It smells amazing. So this one, with top you got iris again, so amber, patchouli, tonka bean, leather and sandalwood. Yeah, very similar note breakdown to the other two, but for some reason this one seems a little bit fresher. So there's nothing there to say, okay, it makes it much fresher than those two. Alright, so iris, yes, powdery, similar to those two, is quite powdery. Little bit feel of amber to it, yes, it's quite woody, of course, and leather is there as well. Little bit of earthiness, vanilla is making it quite sweet, and it's quite little bit on the spicier side. Maybe there's a spicy element that is not mentioned in here. So overall, it's beautiful. First impression, yes, this is gorgeous. I'm loving it. Okay guys, so what I'll do, in the next video I'll compare the 3 together to tell you the whole story, which one is my taste, or better, or performance and changes and development, all these things. But for first impression, Prada L'Homme Intense, absolutely gorgeous. Is just beautiful. There's something there giving it quite freshness. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so thank you very much for joining me. If you know any of this, if you know any, if you have them, if you've tried them, please let other people know your experience. That would be very good. Then people read your experience to know what information you give them. I loving 3 of them at the moment. As I said, my iris craving is there for now. So if you do like what I do, if you find them useful, informative, if you find it entertaining or valuable in any way, shape, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell button for future uploads, and share this video with others. That would be very nice of you. And also, if you can, there's a heart button in the basically bottom of the video. If you feel like contributing to this channel for whatever reason, that would be grateful as well. Thank you very much, and I see you later. Bye 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 bye.